What's good with you beautiful YouTube people, man? I hope you guys are having a beautiful, amazing day today. And if you're not, you already know, man, turn that frown upside down because a beautiful day is going to come your way. It's going to come because if what you perceive in life is what you receive out of life. So always make sure you guys are perceiving what you truly want out of this life. You know what I'm saying? Not to say you're not going to have tests that come towards you and try to knock you off your guard or anything like that. Not to say you're not going to have that. You're going to have that. But that's just to test you. And you know, some people, you know, go with the flow of life, and you know that's cool too. That's what you should be doing. Just go with the flow because the universe is always going to be there to, you know, put you in a direction that you're supposed to be going. But what's up, y'all? Like I said, I hope y'all having a beautiful day. I got a message for you guys today. This message today is going to be, how can you think of something if it's not true? So, by me saying this, it's like you see all these different movies, you see all these different books, you see all these different perceptions of life, correct? You can't think of something if it's not true. You can't. To me, you can't think of something if it's not true. Otherwise, you would not even speak of it. You wouldn't put it out there. You wouldn't tell nobody about it if it wasn't true to you or to anybody else who perceived the same perception as you. That's how I'll be getting my things. Because it's just like, okay, so it's a few films that I'll be watching, and it got me questioning. It's just like, I know people will want you to think, oh, television tell lies to your vision, which is true, they do. Because, you know, some of the things that they be doing inside of there, it's just like, it's just false perception. False evidence appearing real. That's what the fuck it is. Alright? If it wants to scare you, of course, that's false evidence appearing real. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is just certain movies, they, like I said, they do be lying, but you gotta decode it. And when I be telling y'all about decoding things, it's truly about really looking between the lines, really seeing what the hell going on. Because how can you think of something if it's not true? Now it got me thinking. So I recently watched They Live. I've seen that movie like title before, but it really got me thinking. Like, just wake up movies in general. Like I like to look at wake up movies, like a wake up call message that can be sent to us for us, but being deceived at the same time. If that makes sense, that's why you have to decode the shit or decode something that's in front of you, trying to tell you one thing, but really in reality it's a whole nother thing being told to you and shown to you. Okay, you feel me? You with me? Alright. So with that saying, you guys, I just want to let you guys know this. I seen the movie They Live. And They Lived, you know, it was a man, two men. You know, he had to whoop his ass to put the glasses on, but anyway, listen. The shades were just like, you know what I'm saying? You had the shades, you put them on, just, you started to see shit that wasn't there before. And when you took them off, it's just like, hold on. So you're telling me this is what the true meaning is. So okay, let me give you an example. So if you watch the film They Live, then you know what I'm talking about, because in that movie it's gonna have you scratching your head like, hold on, wait. Your whole perception gonna try to like change. Not to say this movie is lying. I believe that this movie is actually telling you something, because you have other movies that are in alignment with those, and they're trying to tell you something. Like, you got The Matrix, you got Shutter Island, you got a lot of different films, to be honest. You have even films that say wake up, like literally you're just in your face. They put the truth in your face, but yet people deny it. Because people don't know how to decode it, so they just accept what's, you know what I'm saying, the action or you know, they just accept the movie. They just accept the movie for what it is. They ain't questioning, they ain't nothing, they ain't trying to decode it, they ain't trying to look for more detail about it or what the meaning of it. They just accept it. But like I said, if you've seen the film They Live, he put the shades on, he started seeing shit. seeing the truth of the reality. Versus when he took the thing off, it was just like he was in a. It's like a. How can I say this? It's like a. How can I say it? It's like a trance, you know, like you put the thing on, you start to see the truth. It's like the veil being. It's like the veil being lifted off your eyes when he put the glasses on. But of course, like I said, it's deceiving. The movie can be deceiving as well because the glasses, you don't need glasses to start to see the truth. You get the sight, you know what I'm saying? You get that intuition. And you know, they don't tell you the whole thing. They just tell you partial of it. You know, they put the truth in your face, but you gotta learn how to decode it. It has nothing to do with sunglasses. The movie had nothing to really do with sunglasses, even though they put it out there like, okay, yes, it's sunglasses it's gonna these special sunglasses gonna help you see the truth of the world. No, you got this is when you have the eyes to see, the ears to hear, correct? In the film, they only show you that you know, partial of the truth. Not even the truth. They just show partial, you know, insy bincy types of pieces that they throw at you. That's why you have to have the eyes to see, the ears to hear what the hell is actually going on. So I'm the type of person, I like to, you know, go deeper than the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't just once upon a time just. I used to be once upon a time just accept the movie just how it was until I don't know, one day I just woke up and it was just like, no, this movie actually means this. You know, you have your own, you know, your guides, your intuition tells you different things. So when your intuition is telling you different things, listen to it. Okay? I don't care what anybody say. People might call you crazy, might call you this, that, and the third. I don't care. Listen to it. Because your intuition is not going to lie to you. Other things outside of you might lie to you. Well, not even might going to lie to you. Okay? But anyways, on the billboard of They Live, you know, they had Obey, they had Marriage and Produce, they had all types of stuff, you know, watch TV, submit, don't question authority, things like that. Like they just literally was throwing out shit like that to you. And what is today's times that we doing? They don't want you to do none of these things. They want you to watch TV. That's why they keep making shows, keep making new movies. They want you to submit to the system. That's why they have government assistance. That's why they have this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's why they have these things. Look, and then they want you to what is it called? You know, marriage and produce. That's why we have billions and billions of people. Not to say this is a bad thing. That's actually a beautiful thing. A baby, you know what I'm saying? A baby. I like babies, but you know, marriage and produce. This is what they want you to do. This is how the system wants you to go about life. They want you to attach yourself to things in this matrix. They want you to attach yourself to this way of living. It's a system being run. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my thing. You throw all these movies and shots out there. Not to say, look, even in scary movies, I think scary movies really don't have anything to do with, you know, trying to have you aware. This is just to put fear inside of you. Like, that's what scary movies are. Of course, you know this. Just to put fear inside of you, just to scare you. You don't have nothing, not shit to do with waking your ass up. That's just how I see it. Like when you have like adventure movies, you got you know, the movies with imagination, or the fantasy movies, or you even have. I believe romance really don't have anything to do with waking you up besides telling you to love and reproduce. You know, shit like that. The system work, and like it was another one. You can have action. Some action is just. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I really can't put action in there because action just wants your reaction, you know what I'm saying? Action just wants your reaction. So, I mean, it's like a give and take. Whatever you perceive out of that movie, then that's what you're going to receive out of that movie, okay? But anyways, y'all, it's just in that film, they were trying to knock off everybody who were, you know, not human. And they, you know, with the sunglasses, you know, they could see that they weren't fucking human. And just like when you have the eyes to see, you can see when somebody is being very, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even seeing it, it's just about feeling their energy. See, that's the thing. They want y'all to think, you know what I'm saying? Like, put the sunglasses on. You can see different people. Not to say when you're aware and your third eye is open that you cannot see different shit. Yes, you can. You really can. And at first it was a little trippy because I thought I was losing it. But nah, it's just letting you know that yes, these entities, these things are here on Earth with us. Little do you guys know that. People think it's a conspiracy theory. It's not conspiracy theory. It's true because it's a conspiracy theory to those who can't see. It's a conspiracy theory to those who can't hear. It's a conspiracy theory to those who can accept that something might be bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? Might be bigger than us. Like, that's how they see it. But, yeah. So, when I was watching that film, it was just like, damn. I actually enjoyed the film. I feel like they could have done more, put more in there, but you know what I'm saying? The way they ended it was just like, we're trying to end people who are woke. We're trying to end people, well, not even woke. We're trying to end people who are endowed with this information, who can see, who can hear. We're trying to cut y'all off. They gonna try to slice and dice everybody. But nowadays, you have so many of us are waking up to the truth. So many of us are waking up to the reality and the bullshit that the Matrix is trying to give us. The government is trying to give us. Literally, you can see it now. You can hear it now. I guarantee you can. Because it's just a whole lot of things we say no to. You feel me? So, with that saying, y'all, literally, if you have not seen the film, you know, They Live, then go watch it. And if you, like, literally, you get different messages from movies, like those type of movies. You get different messages. Like The Matrix, you got a message off of that movie, didn't you? Just those type of films is just like you're gonna get, you gotta learn how to decode it and get the real meaning of it, okay? And not just those type of films, just like different films that are actually, you know, resonating with you. Anything that resonate with you, you need to decode it. You need to find out, okay, so this is resonated with me. Why is it resonated with me? How do I feel when it resonate with me? You know, things like that. And yeah, to be honest, I perceive, the way I perceive things in life is like truly different from everybody else. Of course, we all are different. We all are the same, but we're unique. We have our own ways of thinking, our own conscience, our own choices, our own levels. You know what I'm saying? I don't think of anybody as on a greater level than me or anybody is on a lesser level than me. We all have our own type of ways of living, of thinking, of choosing to be. You know? So, I'm just letting y'all know, man. Look, if you see something and it resonates with you, try to find out, or not even find out, just let it come to you of why it's resonating with you. You know what I'm saying? You ask and you shall receive. So if you ask them why, you're on the right track because you're questioning versus just accepting. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I perceive things. So I tell you guys my experiences. I tell you guys my perception of life. And this is my perception of life. You have your own perception of life. And I'm just telling you that you do have your own perception of life. And you do not have to listen really to anybody else. Why? Because you have your own perception of life. They live that way, you live this way. Does not make you bad, does not make them bad, does not make you good, does not make them good. You just have your own perception. What you perceive in life is what you receive out of life. Trying to get people to understand that. If people don't understand it because they're too busy trying to be like the next person. You don't need to be like nobody. Okay? Just to put that out there. You don't. And I'm going to keep saying this. You can't really think of something if it isn't true. You can't really think of something if it isn't true. Or have some truth in it. You know? Like, like my favorite movie, man. I love watching, what is it called? Transformers. Transformers, that is my shit. That is my shit. I love Transformers because, first of all, just seeing Autobots, you know, they're from a different planet, right? Okay. Now look, some people are like really experiencing different things that are just not on the daily of, what they truly see. Aliens or different people in a different dimension or anything like that. Just look. I'm just telling y'all, look, hey. Just, what I'm saying? Just decode the movies. Find out what they saying in these movies. Like I said, Autobots, aliens, somewhere different. What's happening now? People can see different shit in the sky. Now listen, yeah, it's just about, not to say each film has something to say, but each film got something to say. You just gotta ears to hear, eyes to see. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Sometimes I just be thinking that, when you know enough, well, not even enough, when you know something, you need to, tell it. You need to tell it all. You need to just say it. Tell it all. Say it. Tell it all. But it's also more for us to learn. It's also more for us to understand. Oh, even another example would be good for you guys too. And this is Men in Black. What are they doing? Facing against aliens and shit like that. And you do have Men in Black out here in the world. You're just not able to see them. It's like in the movie The Matrix, you had what the hell was they? The Asians? Yeah, shit like that. They don't, I don't know, they don't want people to know shit. They don't want us to know that we have other things living with us on this earth. They don't want us to know any of these things. Why think of something if it isn't true? That's my thing, bro. Like, why think of something if it isn't true? Makes no sense. So you must have had this already. You must have already known this information in order to put it out there, correct? In order to build something, you have to have a vision of it, don't you? Okay. So, and with that said, I'm gonna let y'all know another sign. Now listen. You know what I'm saying? How you know we had this, COVID out here, right? Since you got COVID out here, how did they know this was, you know what I'm saying? Look, they gonna try to tell you all these different things to say they just found out. How are you just finding out? And how are you just have a cure already for us the day it come out? Well, not really the day, they didn't really say it, but they already had a cure for it. Like, it just makes no sense. So could it take 10 to 15 years to make a cure, and they made theirs in a matter of months, probably in a matter of days, who knows? They probably had it the same day they put it out, but then they just wanted to, let's not give them all the information, let's just give it piece by piece. You feel me? Just shit like that. But yeah, eyes to see, ears to hear, man. When you get these things, it's okay. A lot of things are going to come your way. A lot of information is going to download, a lot of it. And I'm going to make that a separate video as well for you guys, because I want you to really, truly understand the meaning of being awakened. Just because, let me tell y'all this one more thing. Just because you have a habit, you know what I'm saying? Because you have an old habit, and you realize that it's a habit, but you're not trying to do the habit anymore. But you end up doing it one time versus all the many times you used to do it. Congratulate yourself. I say congratulate yourself, because you are now identifying that this is a habit. You are now identifying that this is something you don't want to do, and eventually it's going to stop. So that's just something I wanted to let y'all know, because some people do be thinking that if they had a certain habit, and they don't want to deal with this habit no more, that if they end up doing it again, that they're bad, that they've not chosen, that they're not woke, that they're not this. No. You realizing that's what makes you special, versus somebody who's just unconscious about it and then they keep repeatedly doing it. Okay? Don't beat yourself up, man. You got this, man. Y'all listen. Stay up, bless up. I love each and every one of you, man. Take care of yourself. realize that people be telling you the truth out here. Well, not really per se the truth, but the code of what they're saying. You can listen to people all day long. You can listen to somebody and watch a film all day long. But if you don't have your own question, if you don't have your own type of understanding about it, then you will never truly understand what's being shown to you. You gotta learn how to decode things. Decode it. And see it for what it is. Decode it, see it for what it is. Listen. You can't really think of something if it isn't true. To my perception. Okay? Otherwise, how did you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. How you think of something if it isn't true? Because in the mind, you gotta think of something in order for it to come a reality. So you guys, please have a beautiful day today, man. I love each and every one of you. Hopefully this video resonated with you. If not, it's okay. It's gonna resonate with somebody else. It's okay. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. You still here, and I'm happy that you got to see another day. You're very blessed. You're very beautiful. My king, my queens. Let's get it. Stay up, blessed, let's out.